The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Mostert. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
Check, 45 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Joker.
Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. Of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9. And to give this time to the tailback. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They hand it off to Mostert. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady out to the left there and complete to Howard. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
You got tight. You got tight right there. It's run, fellas. It's run. Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt
After
that one.
7-0 on EA Sports. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. First man through. It's the fullback Juszczyk. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
And how about that on 3rd down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On On the handoff, this is Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Sermon now on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
Let's get that swagger,
And
y'all.
across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, 22 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Guys, stay in situation. Let's go. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Well, bandit. 54. I know he ain't got it.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Here's Brady to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Brady now to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
Brady now on 1st down.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Sugar. Sugar. Hey, watch that. Reload.
Shotgun now for Brady.
Mike
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Brady to throw again. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Well, they didn't really have to earn that first down, did they?
Well, they're not having to earn much, are they?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Green 18. 45 to Mike. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 29, Rodgers flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
I'm here all day. Hey, take 26. 45, 45. Mike, 45.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
36.
Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession here as they force. The opening drive turnover. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the INT, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Fournette once more on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We got 3. We got three, fellas. We got three.
Throwing now is Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
31's the mic.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. On 3rd down, Fournette. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Three down. 31's the mic. Watch the pass.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rob Gronkowski taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Hey, check Mike, home run. Check Mike 45. Squeeze, double. Kill.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 75 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tight left. 3 down.
Brady going to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 10.
I'm coming. 30. Alabama. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. 31's the mic. I got you. Easy. Regular.
Now Brady. It got his man complete. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 23 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Wait, 31's the mic. Time to go. Night. Check.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here's Lewis. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Move. Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down. 31's the mic.
Now they'll throw with Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
31's the mic. Here we go. 31's the mic.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. There he goes inside the 30. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
31's the mic.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. To throw is Brady. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bradley Pinion set to go. Boy, no shortage of intrigue in this one. And the Bucs and the Chiefs are underway from Kansas City. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he gets this to the other side of mid. Across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes being chased out left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Fournette a 1st down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Brady now on 1st down. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle.
Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Now Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. Touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Double tight. 4 down. Switch. Check the backer. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 99. Hey, switch gear. Sugar. Check 31.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is not going to find the end zone. He stopped up short, and this remains a 6-6 game. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Get him, boys. Attack.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. Big hold of the 30. He finds some open field here. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, 81 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, he only needed 2 yards. It was 3rd and 2. But he found a way to make the Red Sea part.
And remember, it's 3rd and 2. In the NFL, that's not automatically a running down. Most of the time, it's a passing play. So in this case, now they're probably loosened up just a little bit, thinking pass. They hit him with the run, and boy, did they hit him big. Is he still going? I mean, Michael, you called the touchdown, right?
I did. And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, our score, 12-6. Butker now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. 4 down. Alert.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
I know you feel that.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Brady. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Playing hard, fellas, all day. Whoa! Let's get it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, check. Easy. 45, 45, 45 is Mike. 45. Watch it.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And this is caught by Evans. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. A handoff to Fournette. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Fournette, a first down, still going. And all the way down to the 5. 63 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Check safety. Check nickel. Watch the safety creep. Hey, 66.
They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on first down. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
From the 44, Brady caught on the right side by Jones. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Brady now to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Succop's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll set up a throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman. 31 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So the defense flinches, contact made, and the 5-yard penalty ensues. 2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mahomes out to his left. This is caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Boy, a potential game changer there here in the fourth quarter to kick that out of bounds, and now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out first and 10 at their own 42. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Now Brady. That'll be caught. It's the tight end Howard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Second down and 8. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes forced out to his left. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's in!